Yes, sir. Now, today, we gonna explore the whole Jamie Foxx storyline, right? I call it a storyline because this shit is it's getting out of hand, right? And it's seeming to be grasping more eyes than the television. You know what I'm saying? So I call it the Jamie Foxx storyline. So we gonna go in chronological order, right? And we gonna dive in on everything that they've been saying, everything that's being said by family, friends, and that nature. And we gonna break this motherfucker all the way down. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, first and foremost, as we all know, Jamie Foxx was hospitalized in early April after a quote unquote medical complication that to this day we still don't know what it is or what it was, right? But the interesting thing about it was the fact that Eric Marlon Bishop, his real name, his birth given name, and medical complication have the same synchronicities. And if you watch my prior videos, don't worry, this not gonna be the exact same video. I left a lot of things out. This is really gonna recap some things that I didn't speak on in the prior videos, but I am gonna highlight the important things from the past as well, right? So come on, right? When we put the English language, right? When we translate the English language into its respective numerical values, this is what these things happen to equate to. So it's very interesting that Jamie Foxx's real name syncs right up with this quote unquote medical complication that they've been calling it from the very beginning, right? So come on. Even breaking down the day that Jamie Foxx was born, December 13th, 1967. Breaking that down, we get 111 date numerology, just like, once again, this medical complication. Now, if we take from the day that Jamie Foxx was born, December 13th, 1967, to the day that he was hospitalized in Atlanta, Georgia on April 11th, 2023. If we take the whole span of Jamie's life at that moment, he was 20,208 days old. Now we know in numerology rules, the zeros have no value. So we have 228. Now it's very interesting that Jamie equals 228 in the English Sumerian cipher. Also along with death equaling 228 in that same Sumerian cipher, the English language multiplied by 6, right? The Sumerians believed that the base number, the perfect number, was the number 6. So this is why this Sumerian cipher is calculated in this fashion. So it's very interesting, man, these words and these numbers that we get, man. But come on. Also with death, once again, the date numerology that Jamie Foxx was hospitalized, April 11th in the year 23. That equates to 38, just like Jamie, once again, equaling 38 in the simplest cipher, right? A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So Jamie equals 38, just like death equals 38. So we keep on getting this synchronicity with the word Jamie and the word death. And you're going to see the word death all through this video, right? But let's continue. Like I said, we started from the beginning and we're going to move on as the order of operations, the order of events that occurred. You see what I'm saying? Well, come on. Now we know that number 38. We know that this is how should I say? We know that this is a connection that the powers that shouldn't be want you to know They even use movies, television to give you that idea, to push that to you, right? The movie Murder by Numbers, which is exactly what's going on in Hollywood. Gematria, the killing name. Now, as you can see in this cover, you see the numbers 3 and the number 8 strategically placed in the cover when murder equals 38. Now, just some new things that I never really dove deep on about this movie Murder by Numbers. So it's actually interesting that if we take the star of that movie, Sandra Bullock, and we take her birthday that year that movie was released, her birthday was on the 3rd month and the 8th day of the movie's release. Also, the movie was released 8 months and 3 weeks after her birthday, and it also was released 38 weeks after her birthday when Sandra Bullock equals 83, the reflection of 38. So we see that it's no coincidence behind these numbers and these words that's being utilized right in front of us in the media. It's also interesting that murder by numbers equals 207 when you run the English language backwards, right? Murder by numbers equals 207 when Sandra Bullock, in the year that movie Murder by Numbers was released, her birthday that year in 2002 was actually on the 207th day of the year. Man, come on, man. These things is connections. It's real connections with this stuff. This not just putting words together and seeing what match, right? This is real stuff that you can't manipulate, that you can't change, right? But come on. Now, Jamie Foxx, his place of birth is Terrell, Texas. Terrell, in the abbreviation of Texas, TX, happens to equal 55. Now, at the time that Jamie Foxx is going through this whole situation, he is currently 55 years old. When we know the word sacrifice equals 55, and we know God and Satan equal 55 as well. Now, about that word, right, sacrifice, right? Now, it's very interesting that if we take his birthday to the day that he was hospitalized, we get exactly 17 weeks. And the day that he was hospitalized was on a day leaving 264 days remaining in the year. Just like kill equals 17 and 264 in the Sumerian cipher. So, and for short, he was hospitalized not only on murder numerology, but also kill numerology. Also taking the word sacrifice, just like how we did with his age being 55. Also 17 weeks in 0 days. Really just 17, just dropping that 0, right? Sacrifice equals 170 as well. Once again, taking Jamie Foxx's birthday to the day he was hospitalized, we get a span of 119 days, just like all seeing eye equals 119 as well. And we know that the all seeing eye is widely used in Hollywood to show their allegiance with Satan, who is their God. So this is why this happened at the age of 55. See, all the things that happen to these celebrities in Hollywood, it happens for a reason. You have to know that it happens for a reason. But come on. Right? Because he was also hospitalized on the 3rd month and the 30th day of his age. Just like Satan equals 330 in Sumerian. So now it makes sense as to why Freemasons love the number 33 so much. You see what I'm saying? So this was not only a tribute to these people's God, the God that they serve, but also to the Masons as well. But come on. Right? Because now let's move on. Let's move on because 3 days after the news was broken about Jamie Foxx being hospitalized, and pay attention to the fact that I'm using CNN. I'm using them for a reason. I'm using CNN for a purpose because CNN is widely known as a quote unquote credible source, right? So I'm using them purposely, right? So everything that's going on is going on for a reason. So we know how much they love the number 3, the number 6, and the number 9. Breaking these numbers down as I go, you break them down yourself, and you'll see how much you see those numbers if you actually break it down. 330, 3 plus 3 equals 6. Right? So it's very interesting. The next article that comes out after Jamie Foxx was first hospitalized on the 11th, 3 days later, they say Jamie Foxx remains hospitalized, which also equals 330. Now, CNN states that Oscar-winning actor Jamie Foxx, and check this out, they underlined it for me. They underlined it for me. I didn't even have to highlight it. Go look at the article right now, and it's right there. They did it for me. Remains hospitalized in Georgia. Once again, another number that signifies death/murder. Remains hospitalized in Georgia equals 308. Once again, dropping that 0, we get 38, just like Jamie and just like death in the ordinal cipher. A being the first letter of the alphabet, Z being the 26, and you add it up just like that. And these are the things that we happen to get. Moving along. Now, the next update CNN gives about Jamie Foxx comes 6 days after he was hospitalized. Now, pay attention to the date as well. The 17th of April, written 17/4, when the number of the beast equals 174 in the ordinal cipher, and also 66 in reduction. Hence, this article coming out 6 days after being hospitalized. Once again, another tribute to the entities that they serve, right? Well, come on. Now, this article where it speaks about him still being hospitalized nearly a week after experiencing, pay attention to these details, right? Because this is all going to come back later on. Now, pay attention to 6 days after, right? And they mentioned that Jamie Foxx remains hospitalized in Georgia nearly a week after his daughter revealed the actor experienced a medical complication. A source with knowledge of the matter told CNN on Monday. So pay attention to that. A source with knowledge of the matter. So that means that is somebody that is close to Jamie Foxx that can confirm the condition that he's in. Right? Come on. The next update. Jamie Foxx shares his gratitude for all the love as he recovers from this medical complication. Now, this comes out on the 23rd day of him being hospitalized. You see what's going on? The 3rd day, the 6th day, the 23rd day. 2 times 3, 6. 2 divided by 3, 6, 6. You see what's going on now? Everything they're doing is strategic. It's a ritual going on right in front of everybody's face. So yes, of course, this was most likely Jamie Foxx's PR team that put this out. This most likely was not Jamie Foxx typing this himself, because what was so hard about him taking a picture and just putting out a selfie and saying, "Hey y'all, I'm good." I mean, damn. They could have. I mean, damn, come on now. He posts a black screen. Appreciate anybody could have typed that. And now they say, somebody in the comments say, "We need a video, sir. We've been stressing and praying," because them folks did ask for prayers. They did ask for everybody prayers, right? So this is a concerned fan, right? She says, "We've been stressing and praying and rocking and tearing." Look at all these look at all these verbs. You hear me? She said, "We've been stressing and praying and rocking and tearing and wailing." I don't even know what the wailing mean. I guess that means tossing and turning or something. I don't know. But these people are concerned, right? And they say, "While you playing pickleball," right? And oh, best believe we gonna get to that motherfucking pickleball. You hear me? Oh, we gonna get to that, right? Now she say a video or audio or something, sir, and thank you. You see what I'm saying? So this is what people are saying, right? So on this same day where Jamie put out this Instagram post on May 3rd, where he said he appreciated all the love, on this same day, TMZ reports pray for Jamie. While his exact condition remains secret, tightly guarded by his family, we've spoken with sources close to Jamie who echo the same plea: pray for Jamie. Now, what if I told you that this was code for something? What if I told you that pray for Jamie equals 187 in the English language backwards? Now, if you know about the number 187, you already know what this code is alluding to. Now, the code 187 is actually the code for murder, right? So we keep on getting murder numerology in this situation. So now you'll understand why, moving along, on May 12th, Jamie Foxx has been out of the hospital for weeks, according to his daughter. Now she say he's out of the hospital for weeks and recuperating. When recuperating equals 187 as well. Now you will understand why she said he was playing pickleball, because pickleball equals 187 as well. They're code talking right now. They're giving you the code without telling you, because they're going to reel him out. They're going to reel him out, and there's still money to be made. See, they not done with you till they done with you. If you can still make them some money, oh no, put him through the factory. Yeah, put him through the assembly line. Yeah, we're going to make another one. We're just going to make another one and keep the show rolling. You hear me? All of this is code talking. So meanwhile, while the family is telling you to pray for Jamie, all of a sudden, well, hold on, let's go back into this timeline. So we got 6 days after he was being hospitalized, right? Then we get on the 23rd day. On the 23rd day, we get an update. So where in between all this, but between them telling you that they spoken with sources close to Jamie, where in between this timeline does this come in at? Where all of a sudden now he's out of the hospital for weeks. When the man went in the hospital April 11th and they come out May 12th, that's a month. So where in between this timeline does he come out the hospital? It's not making sense. The math is not mathing, but now it is when you learn Gematria. This the math that's mathing. Right? Because recuperating equal 187, pray for Jamie equal 187, pickleball equal 187. Man, come on, man. even taking pickleball in its respective ciphers. It also equals 83 and 38, just like murder. Murder by numbers, once again. That number 83. Even the song Murder by Numbers by the Police on the album Synchronicity, the song came out in the year 83. So they just gonna keep on telling you it's just a matter of whether you just decide to take it as, oh, this is just a mere coincidence, or you take it for the truth in plain sight. Either way, they're gonna keep on putting it in front of your face and laugh at you for being ignorant, right? But come on. It's so crazy as well that Subway and tennis player Andy Roddick preview a new pickleball sandwich. Man, come on, man. Right in between April 27th, right in between while this man been in the hospital, he come out, she talking about he playing pickleball, then Subway come out with a pickleball sandwich. But wait, there's more. Now, at the time that CNN published this article about Jamie being out of the hospital for weeks, this was published at 3/22. Now, we know that 3/22 is the code for Skull and Bones, also known as Order 322 or the Brotherhood of Death. How many times are we going to get some type of death synchronicity in this situation? They keep on trying to tell you, right? But what's also crazy, man, the goddamn pickleball sandwich, man, the pickleball sandwich equals, man, come on, man. Is you serious? The pickleball sandwich equal 322? Oh, man, come on, man. Man, stop the press. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. That's crazy right there. But come on, man. Because if we take the span from the day that Jamie was first hospitalized to the day that the daughter says he was out of the hospital, this news comes out on the 4th week and the 4th day of him being hospitalized. Just like kill equals 44, just like comedian equals 44, just like Jamie Foxx equals 44. This is the kill number. And he even went into the hospital on the kill date. Come on, man. Come on. Now, what's really crazy is the day that the daughter came out and said that Jamie Foxx was out of the hospital. If we take that day, which is May 12th, 2023, and we compare it to her birthday this year, the daughter's birthday, February 15th, 2/15/2023. So we can see that it's utilizing the same numbers. So her birthday and the day that she said that her father is out of the hospital have the exact same numerology. This is the second time out of 300 videos. This is the second time I've seen something like this. The first time when I was looking into MGK and Megan Fox, their birthdays have the exact same date numerology as well. So this is the second time that I've seen two dates being utilized and they have a perfect synchronicity with each other. So it's very interesting, man. Taking the Corinne Foxx birthday now. Now let's add her into the situation. Now, if we add her in there to the day that she said that Jamie Foxx was out the hospital, she said this on the 2nd month and the 28th day of of Corinne Foxx birthday. Just like once again from the very beginning, Jamie equals 228, death equals 228. Also, right back to the beginning, we going in a circle, right? We just made a whole lap. Now we back to the beginning because she also said this on the 87th day of her age, just like his real name, Eric Marlon Bishop, and that medical complication that they keep putting in quotations, but they can't never dive in and say what it was. He's okay now. Damn, we just curious. What was it? Just out of curiosity. He's fine now. He's outside playing pickleball. So can y'all tell us at least what it was? But come on, man. Right? Because if we take this right, once again, how they put it in quotations, Jamie Foxx has been out of the hospital for weeks. Now, if we take the day that this comes out on the 132nd day of the year, just like out of the hospital for weeks in the single reduction cipher. So we see that these things is come on, man. It's only so many coincidences in the world. I'm not adding no extra letters, no nothing. I'm copying and pasting. Come on. Right? Out of the hospital for weeks also equals 114 in the reduction cipher, which happens to be the same day he went in, 11/4. Now, here we go with the ultimate, here they go. This is why they've been saying this the whole time, just to turn around and connect this. And don't forget how I told you to break these numbers down to their simplest form. 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 4 = 6. Then over here, out of the hospital for weeks, synchronized right up with both of the things that they put in quotations. Medical complication, they both equal 336 in the reverse cipher. 3 + 3 is 6, 6 + 6 is 12, 1 + 2 is 3. Out of the hospital for weeks also equals 312 in the ordinal cipher, which is the reflection of death, 213. Think about Jeffrey Dahmer, who lived in apartment 213, where all the skull and bones was found in his house. Also pay attention to the fact that Corinne Foxx was born in Los Angeles, California, where the area code is 213. Also remember earlier last year, Coolio, who was born on the 213th day of the year, also ended up passing away in LA, the 213 area code. But hey, here's a positive to the situation, right? Corinne Foxx has a new music trivia show coming out, y'all. Isn't that great news? In the midst of all this is great to hear, right, guys? Come on. Now, it's so crazy that the show that's coming out called We Are Family also equals 55. Just like the age that Jamie Foxx got into this situation at, 55. They even say the duo also headlined Fox Music Game show Beat Shazam, so they was both already on the show together. And they say which Nick Cannon co-hosts when Nick Cannon equals 55 as well. Don't forget that movie that he was working on while this happened with his co-star Cameron Diaz, which also equals 55 in the full reduction cipher. Now, fast forward to May 15th, yesterday. So now, Jamie Foxx is doing physical rehab in Chicago with his family by his side. What a Cinderella story, right? But come on. Now, this comes out 34 days after he was first hospitalized. When they could have been said he was doing physical rehab, if that's what he was doing, they could have been said that. If he was out the hospital weeks ago, they could have been said that. Y'all ain't waste no time to break the news. He's a public figure. He has diehard fans. You the one, the daughter was the one to come out in the first place and tell everybody, and she the one that put it on Instagram to let everybody know. This all been about the daughter. She playing her role in this situation, and she's getting rewarded for it. So now she about to be the clone. She about to be the damn clone. She about to be the clone handler, just like Keisha and damn Gucci Mane, right? But 34 days, right? So he's been in the hospital for a span of this comes 34 days after he was initially reported in the hospital. Just like rehab equals 34. But what also equals 34 is Jamie and murder equals 34 as well. Now, this also comes 4 weeks and 6 days after his initial reports in the hospital. Just like Jamie Foxx equals 46 and the fact that he's in Chicago when Chicago equals 46. This also comes, Jamie Foxx's birthday is also on the 213th day of them telling you that he's out of the hospital when Jamie and death both equal 213. So with that being said, man, I can conclude in my humble opinion that the Jamie we know of, the Jamie that we're familiar with is no longer. Don't forget that he also has a movie coming out called They Cloned Tyrone. If we remember Jamie Foxx in the Jamie Foxx show, he also played a character named Tyrone, right, as the news reporter. But that's all we have for this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Appreciate y'all for all the love, all the support, and I'm out.